All right, howdy doody, everybody. Howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
Time for the round 2 of the 2222 live mini readings. Got me a good old nap. You know it's a good nap when you wake up and you have no idea what day it is. Like your mind is blank. Like I had one of those kind of naps. It was only like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I woke up not knowing my name, not knowing what day it was, not having a clue where I was, not knowing what house I'm in, just like one of those blah. I was way off in some other dimension. All right, let me get this shared. Oh, the sage, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's share this real quick.
This is just all sticks.
It does that sometimes.
There's not even any leaves.
They're in the bottom. Still works. Plus, there's the ashtray. Want me to go grab the ashtray with the leaves in it?
Where's that?
That's in here too.
That's what I was looking for. Here, take this one back. Hey, yeah. Well, no, we haven't started yet, but we're gonna start in a second. We're trying to get our lives together. This one sticks too.
Well, there's sticks in it, but look at all this. Goofball.
Yeah. We don't want to burn the rope.
Is that bad luck or something?
No, it's just like you have to breathe that in or whatever.
Well, what do you do when you're burning the bunch and it's tied up?
I guess I didn't think about it. Sagey wagey in the air.
Yeah. That's going to clear out the whole house from up here. Okie dokie. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yeah, this is our new house. It's still kind of empty, but slowly we're getting it filled up.
Yeah, we came back to Vegas. When? The end of June. June 19th, we moved into this house, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we had to sell everything. Like, we had to get rid of everything because nothing fit in the truck. So all of our furniture, we didn't really have any furniture now. And it sucks because now everything, like inflation is so crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
So it sucks because if I wanted to buy a dresser before, it would cost maybe like $200. But now getting a dresser of like the same kind would be $400. And it's just annoying. But we're slowly getting there.
Slowly building it back up.
We just got a new couch for downstairs, and I love it so much.
Yeah, big old sectional.
Yeah, it's super, super cute. I found it on OfferUp. I don't know why. I just like to do things online like OfferUp. You find some really good things on there. I think we got the couch for, I don't remember. It was like under $500, and it looks really nice, and it's super like soft, and it doesn't smell or anything like that because that's a big concern. But you'd be surprised. You find some nice things on there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we bought that couch brand new, that would be like $3,000 couch.
Easily, absolutely.
Because it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. But we're getting it built up.
Yeah.
This is I'm so glad we're back in Vegas. Every day, I'm like, thank you. I thought I fucked up, man. We moved into that house in California. I was like, oh. First day we stepped in there, I looked around. I'm like, this is what I gotta live in. I ain't playing, man. I hated it there. I hated that house.
I know. We all know how much you hated that house.
You did too?
I did, yeah.
Come on now.
It was pretty bad. All right. Are you guys ready? Oh, we got quite a bit of you guys in here now. Okay, we'll shut up now. All right, so yeah, we're gonna accept We're accepting orders, right?
Yeah, I just got a nap and I took one of my brain pills, so I'm
Great,
good.
so he's not going to shut up. Just what you guys like. I'm going to put the link here. In the chat. I gotta wait till somebody else messages here so I can pin it. All right, there you go. Pin. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to pin your comment. Unpin. Dang it. There we go.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna get the list set up here, but we're gonna start with Sylvia. All right. How is it possible that we are not able to find and buy the right car for me and my partner? Thank you.
What?
They're obviously not able to find and buy the right
First
car.
of all, what do you mean by the right car? What does that mean? You mean the car you want? Is that what you mean?
I told you we've been having interesting questions this round.
That's an interesting question.
We've had a lot of interesting different ones.
I don't even know how to answer that with a tarot card.
Like, is there maybe that they're not supposed to be buying a car right now? Or like, is there something better for them? Or like, I'm guessing it's something like that. Like, is there a bigger reason, possibly?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of curious to know a few more things. Is it a money problem? Is that the problem? Because that's what's showing up here. Is the only thing that's really blocking you from getting the car you would really like is a money problem. Like maybe if the car that you want is more expensive than your budget, maybe. That's the only thing that I'm really seeing blocking you here. But again, I don't know what you mean by the right car. I mean, when it comes to a car, it's all about personal preference. It's all about what you want personally. But so far, the only thing that I'm seeing here being a true, genuine blockage is a money problem. It's the only thing I'm seeing here. If somebody was either had the money or was willing to pay the right amount of money, it wouldn't be a blockage from what I'm seeing. Queen of Pentacles reversed now, yeah. King of Pentacles reversed in the first spread, Queen reversed in the second spread. So, Five of Wands, yeah. Looks like a money issue is the only thing really blocking it. That I don't know. Again, I don't know all the details. So I don't know if you're putting limitations on yourself, or what. But so far, the only thing I'm really seeing is a financial blockage. So I can't really say a whole lot more than that without knowing more about the situation. But it looks like a financial blockage to me. That's all I can say about that one.
Okay. Okay, next is Chuck. Hi, Rich. I'm Chuck. Birthday 1/22/77. Wife Amy. Birthday 5/31/80. Will she reconcile with me and split from third party Saul, who is a Sagittarius?
That sounds familiar. Have I read this situation before?
I think this person is.
All those names sound very familiar. Well, I try to say this as much as I can. That I can't spy on the personal details of somebody else's life or somebody else's personal soul contract. I can look and see the nature of the soul contract she's currently dealing with, but that's about all I can do. Let's see. Page of Wands reversed. Five of Swords. It's not really telling me a whole lot about that particular contract. But with the energy coming off of it, it does probably look like that particular contract isn't going to be a permanent contract. But here's the issue. The issue is she's the problem. Yeah. With the Queen of Swords reversed, Seven of Swords, she is the problem. So the way it looks right now, even if she did, and she came back to you, the two of you would more than likely end up experiencing a repeat cycle. And she would probably just do the same thing to you all over again with the Five of Pentacles here. So right now, it looks like it's a slow process. They're like the soul contract she's dealing with right now is coming to a very slow end. So is she just going to up and leave this person and come back to you? No. Let me see what the second spread says. My question is, if she did come back to you, would you trust her again? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. So now she's not dealing with a permanent contract. Hangman, but it's not coming to a sudden, abrupt, and unexpected end. So, okay, no, I'm not like, she's not just gonna up and leave this person and come right back to you. And it's kind of a good thing, because even if she did that, you don't realize it right now. But with all the energetic shit that I don't have time to sit and break down in this little mini reading, it would end up turning into an on and off all over again. Because she is the problem. The reason her relationships keep failing is because she is the toxic one. So, possibility in the next year, I would give it probably a 60 to 70% chance in the next year that a reconciliation attempt could happen. But it's not quite time for her soul contract to end just yet.
Okay, next is Jacqueline. Says, hey, I've been connecting with a guy online and I'm wondering if he's thinking about taking things to the next level. He seems very attracted to me and is very respectful towards me. He's an Aries and I'm an Aquarius.
That's actually an energetic combination that has some potential. About time. Like 95% of the situations I read are complete and total energetic mismatches. It's so nice to hear an energetic combination that actually has potential. If both of you are utilizing your energies properly, there's a lot of potential there. Death card reversed. Ooh, King of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. So is he thinking about it? Yeah. He's not a very good communicator, though. Damn it, man. You see those? He's thinking about it, yeah. Thinking about it, but he's not a very good communicator. And I would be very careful with this person. Damn, man. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna read some rainbows and unicorns finally. And no, Seven of Swords came out.
Dang.
So be careful with this person is all I'm gonna say. Let me see what the second spread says. Seven of Cups. So he's pretty much got his options open. Probably has a DM full of other women, and he'll probably give the quickest, fastest, easiest, most convenient option the chance to take things to the next level. I don't know. I honestly don't even see. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He is. But he's very much coming from a place of his options being open. So, yeah. Thinking about it, but I would be very careful with this situation if I was you. Let this person in very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. So, okay.
Next.
Next.
Okay, next is Panty.
Huh?
Panty.
Oh,
I think it's like an alias.
I'm thinking, did I hear that wrong? No, I didn't hear that wrong.
Okay, it says, how to better my relationship after my jealousy, how it looks like energetically.
What? How to better my relationship after my jealousy? Let me look at. Devil card. So jealousy is a very toxic energy, whether it's warranted or not. Here, the slippery thing about jealousy is it means either one or two things. Either you are very broken and insecure, or you're dealing with somebody that's disrespecting the relationship. One of the two. One of the two. Either way you hit it, that energy is kind of toxic. So the question is, why are you jealous? That's the question. The question is, are you feeling jealousy stemming from broken insecurities, PTSD from a previous relationship, something that is unhealed, or are you feeling jealousy because you're dealing with somebody who's disrespecting the relationship? That's the question. That's what you want to get to the center of. Without that, until that happens, and then here's the thing, though. Even at that, jealousy vibrates at a frequency that exists on a very specific energetic spectrum. And once you figure out how to release and heal from that, you're going to make a complete and total frequency change. Going from being a jealous person to not being a jealous person is going to make you be a completely, you're going to do a total frequency change altogether. And the only way to actually better the relationship is if the person you're dealing with is making a frequency change too. Wish I had more time to break this down and explain it. 10 of Wands, yeah. Well, that's the first thing you want to get to the bottom of right now. What's the jealousy coming from? Because Devil card, second time in a row, it's a toxic energy. But what's it coming from? Is it coming from you who needs to be healed, or is it coming from the person you're dealing with? From what it feels like here, honestly, it feels like it's a little mixture of both. Honestly, feels like it's a little mixture of both. So you alone can't better your relationship. Both of you have to be working on this at the same time. You have to be making sure that you're standing in a strong enough sense of emotional integrity and no emotional codependency. This is a codependency attachment. That's most of the time when jealousy comes up, it's usually through codependency attachments. But it's going to have to be both of you. It's going to have to be both of you. You have to work on healing your traumas, and the person you're dealing with has to work on making sure they are respecting the relationship. I'm all pumped up now.
Okay, NJ. This is NJ. How's my finance in the future? Will there be work increase? Will increase? Promotion? That's what it say, order? The comma's like throwing me off.
Strength card. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So that's not really part of your path. Whatever you're doing for a living right now is not your forever job, and it's not your highest calling. I don't really think it's part of the path. That doesn't mean that it can't happen. You can manifest it. Basically, when I'm looking at your path, I see in my mind what looks like you've taken a roadmap of the United States and taken a permanent marker and drawn your route, and that's your timeline. So this is like, if your timeline's going up this way, it would be down here. Now, so you can take that timeline down there and make it happen, but even if you did, it would be very temporary. Because like we talk about all the time, we're all going to be going through some major financial changes over the next couple of years. So big picture, in the next 5 years, your finances will be just fine. Money will be the last thing you need to worry about in 5 years. But in the short term, a promotion where you are right now isn't currently part of your path. So you would, if you really want to make that happen in the short term, you would really need to dig your heels in and start manifesting that. Let's see what comes through in the second spread. More Pentacles. Yep. See, Magician. You would really need to dig your heels in and start manifesting that if you want that to happen. So, but even if you did, let's say you get to work manifesting the shit out of this and you manifest that promotion, it'll still be temporary. If you was to get promoted tomorrow, I would give it about a 50-60% chance that you wouldn't be doing what you're currently doing 1 year from today. I'd give it about a 75% chance that you wouldn't be doing that job 2 years from today. And I'd give it a good 95 to 98% chance that you wouldn't be doing that job 3 years from today. So dig your heels in and get to manifesting. It's going to take a little bit more work, energy, and effort to manifest that.
Okay, next is Joy. I am a Leo and he is a Virgo. We work in the same industry. I met him last year in the summer traveling for work. Saw him 2 more times after. I'm traveling this September for work and told him I'll be there soon. Is this connection good for the both of us?
Leo and Virgo, neighboring signs. That could make for a challenging energetic combination. Did you find out that old dude sign last night at the restaurant?
No, I didn't. Oh, wait.
I was trying to figure his out.
No, I didn't ask.
Because that's what I was thinking, was that they were a Leo and Virgo couple. You just see
I didn't even think to ask
his
him.
mannerisms. Very Virgo-y.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So I don't really think. No, I spoke too soon. Karmic wheel. So there is a little bit of karma that needs to be cleared between the two of you. But yeah, this is kind of a challenging energetic combination. Leo and Virgo, it would blow your mind how different neighboring signs are. It would blow your mind. I've heard some people try to argue that neighboring signs are very similar. I vehemently disagree with that. I guess it all depends on personal perspective, but from what I've seen in my knowledge of the way energy behaves, neighboring signs are very different. Very different. So I don't think I'd be able to say it's good necessarily, but we got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, both reversed here. But there is some karma that needs to be cleared. Something from a previous lifetime, some unfinished business. Boo, Be-do-ba-dee-doo. Three of Cups reversed. And the Empress reversed. And the Five of Wands again. I was trying to steer around this. This came out in the last spread too. So it could be a challenge for the two of you to connect at the deepest possible level. That's all I can say about that. I mean, there is some karma that needs to be cleared here. You all speak very different vibrational and emotional love languages. So connecting with this person at the deepest level will be a challenge. But as long as both of you are willing to put forth the work to really understand each other, as long as both of you seek to understand, you could make something happen here. But pay very close attention to the energy.
My turn? Okay. Next is Kat. It says, I'm most curious about career. Will I be promoted where I am at or need to change companies?
Boop, boop, be doo. Boop, boop, be boo, be doo. Moon card reverse. Blue, 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 Knight of Wands. Strength. Uh-oh, Nine of Pentacles reversed. More than likely, what's on your path, your default timeline, would be a complete and total career change altogether. Six of Swords, Chariot, Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, Star card reversed. Yeah, but we do have the Two of Wands here. So here's the thing. Where you're working right now is not your forever job. Sometimes the universe won't let certain things happen. Like the universe doesn't want you to get too comfortable where you're at because you're not meant to be there forever. Now, if you think that you could deal with the universe blessing you with something that you want, and then you being able to let go when it's time, then yeah, you could probably manifest a promotion. But that's one of the I would have to say of my whole manifestation path, that's been one of the trickiest tests that the universe has put me through. You'll be put through that. The universe will give you something that you really, really, really want. And then will you let go of it when it's time to let go of it? So it's possible, but I don't think it's, how do I explain this? It's not that it is or it's not part of the path. It's that where you're at right now is not your forever career. So Nine of Pentacles reversed again. It's not your forever career. So that timeline is just a little ways off. You're not on a timeline headed straight towards it. It would require a little bit of manifestation. But with the Page of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands, more than likely, if you just kind of hang out and go with the flow on your default timeline, it would more than likely be a complete and total career change within the next year to 2 years. Things are going to get much, much worse before they get better, y'all. The financial situation is going to get better. Oh, believe me, in the next 2 years, the financial system everything's going to get better, but it's going to get worse first.
Okay, so there's an upcoming question. It's not right now, but for like a general reading, future financial outlook, like what more information do you want for that one?
I don't do general. I have to have a specific question.
I know. So future financial outlook, like what more do you want her to add?
What's your situation? What are you looking for? What do you do? I mean, what is it exactly that you're looking for? I don't do general readings for personal. I do general readings on my main channel. If I'm doing a personal reading, it has to be a specific question.
So yeah, just put that in the comments and then I'll add it for you. That was for Brenda. Okay. Next up, we're doing Anna. What can I expect in love? I am single, mother of 2. I was talking to a Pisces man after I confronted him about not being decisive between me and his ex baby mama. He went ghost. He goes spy on me. Has been 2 months now. So single, living life, looking forward to my love life.
Well, that tells you who is on the top of his priority list.
That's true.
Queen of Pentacles. There's the Pisces card. All right. Well, first things first. Energetically untime from this person is the first thing. The two of you, you completed a karmic cycle with that person. Cool. So the slippery thing, and I see this come through for fucking so many people, is that it's really easy. This is like, the way I look at the karmic wheels, it's like a fucking sticky glue trap, like what we have in the garage. It's like a sticky glue trap. You get in there and you clear one karma, and then you create more in the process. And this is why so many billions of entities have been stuck on the karmic wheel for so long. But right now, there's still, you clear the original karma with this person, but now there's technically a karmic tie, for the lack of a better phrase. So you're still really tightly energetically tied to this person. So that's kind of like a weight that's holding you down in a certain frequency. I don't think you have any other miscellaneous contracts due to come in. So now it's pretty much just a matter of equalizing the right vibration to attract your life partner. That's what it's a matter of now. So I don't think you have anything else due. From what it's looking like here, it looks like that was your last karmic contract. But again, you can create karma in real time. So I would highly recommend that you stay on the path that you're on. Like basically what you did with that person, where you confronted him about some shit, like keep doing that. Any person that you connect with, be very picky and choosy of how the energy feels with anybody that you connect with. Don't be the type to just stuff red flags under the rug. Don't put up with disrespectful behavior. And if you're really, really able to sniff out bullshit and, avoid anybody you don't need to be messing with, your person is all that you really have left. But again, you're kind of tied to the past person right now. So let's work on untying from that and healing from that. And there's nothing to do but your divine life partner. There's no karma left or anything like that.
Wow. Okay, next is Renee. My name is Renee, is my current love interest, my person. He came in quick and put the brakes on it quick. Currently in separation. I am a Scorpio and he is a Capricorn.
I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. That doesn't mean that when you meet your person that there will be no challenges, no problems, and no obstacles that you have to overcome. But those are the types of problems and challenges that you have when you're not with your person. On and off, in and out, putting the brakes on real quick, separating. So kind of like how when you're not dealing with your person, it takes a lot of work and effort to build a life partnership. Well, when you're dealing with your person, it would take a lot of work and effort to walk away from it. You won't just be able to walk away from it. The universe will fight against you if you try. So, nah, I wouldn't say, oh, you know what this was? I think the primary reason why you connected with that individual was to alter the trajectory of your path. 7 of Swords, the universe is doing you a favor by pulling this person away from you. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, I highly suspect somebody else is involved in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And it kind of feels to me like it might be an ex. I can't spy on the personal details of this person's life, but I highly suspect that there's somebody else involved that I think this person probably has a past history with. So I wouldn't say you're person, but I would so far say that it was primarily meant to alter the course of your path. Yeah. So when you ask, is this my person? There's only one card that I'm looking for. The Lover's card in the upright. But again, 7 of Swords. No. He's a game player. I think there's, like I said, somebody else involved in some way or another. Feels to me like it's an ex. I could be wrong on that. Don't hold me to it. But I would, if I had to guess, I would say there's an ex involved. But no, I wouldn't say that's your person.
Come on. Okay. All right, next is Jasmine. A reading on myself and love interest Tony. Will we be able to progress into a healthy relationship after attempting to reconcile?
So this is a past person? Let me look at the contract here. Knight of Swords reversed.
You had cheese.
Yeah.
You get the cheese throat too.
So reconciliation attempt, but Ace of Cups reversed. More than likely repeat cycle after reconciliation attempts. Because reconciliation attempts only work when both people involved bring a new energy to the table. And
it's
like
a current person, she said.
Current? Okay. Well, either way. Well, then what are you reconciling from? Reconciliation means to like we split. So anyway, either way, Death card reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, probably a repeat cycle. I see about a 90% chance whatever it was that happened happening again, because somebody isn't actually bringing a whole new energy back to the connection. But there is potential. There's potential for successful reconciliation. But right now, the person that you're dealing with isn't bringing a true, genuine frequency change to the table. Let me see what the second spread says.
She says that we're not officially back together.
Okay. Well, Death card reversed again. And King of Swords reversed. So if you want to reconcile with somebody, you have to bring a new version of yourself to the table, and they have to bring a new version of themselves to the table. You can't bring the same people back to the table that created the first situation, or it's going to manifest the same outcome. So I don't know what you got going on. Here's the Empress again. Potential for successful reconciliation. But so far, it's looking like the person you dealt with is bringing the same version of himself back to the table that he brought the first time, which will manifest the same outcome. So is it possible? Yes, it's possible. So I would just be very wary about the energy and let the person in slow. The only thing that you can do as an individual is make sure that you're bringing a new energy to the table. And that'll at least increase the chances.
All right, next is Denise. Hi, Rich and Leah. I am in a relationship now, and I'm wondering if it's a soul contract and if it's almost fulfilled / how far along are we both through this? Thank you.
So yes, it's a soul contract. I don't need a tarot card to tell you that. But what makes you, so basically you're assuming that it's not a permanent contract. And you're assuming that it's going to come to an end. Because a soul contract fulfilled means it's time for the two of you to part ways.
Yeah.
So
She might be in the chat, actually, so maybe we can give her a second to respond. She was in here earlier. Unless she left.
Page of Swords. Magician. Karmic wheel reverse. No, it's a karmic contract, and no, it is not complete yet. The World card is in the upright, though, so I don't know what the details are of the karma that you all are working on. But no, with the karmic wheel reversed, it's not complete yet. So I don't really know. I can't really tell you how far along you are. It depends on what it is, because the word karma is a blanket that you can throw over so much different shit that we could sit here all day long and just talk about different situations, scenarios, exchanges of experiences, and all kinds of things. But it's incomplete is the only thing I can really say, is that whatever was in it hasn't been completed yet. So if I had to guess, it looks like it's probably supposed to be a long-term contract. Let me see what this one says. Chariot reversed. Be-doo, boo, 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 be-doo. 9 of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think this is a long-term contract. Yeah. 10 of Cups, Empress. This is more than likely a long-term contract. You all were probably supposed to be life partners in a previous lifetime, and you screwed it up. So you came back to try to see if you could build a life partnership in this lifetime. So this is one of those types of contracts where it's not going to be fulfilled until death does you part. Or if you step away from it and do the proper work to energetically release it and cut the contract and transmute the energy, then you can basically fulfill it by cutting the contract. I don't have time to explain how that works right now, but no, I think this was a permanent contract, supposed to be. So it technically won't be fulfilled until death does you part. So,
Yikes.
Yep.
Hold on a second. Okay, so Denise, that was your question then, right? I'm guessing that was.
Yeah.
That was it? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I know it was kind of worded a little bit confusing. Because she's right there in the chat, so I just wanted to make sure. Okay, next is for Joy. I am a Leo woman and he is a Virgo man. I'm wondering if I met him for a specific reason. We live in different provinces. What is that?
Different territories, basically.
Sorry.
Kind of like different county. Kind of like different county in a different country.
So it's a different country? Oh, okay. Okay, met him in 2021 and actually connected in 2023. have been talking since then. Is he going to be a long-term part of my life or path?
So I don't need a tarot card to tell you that, yes, you absolutely met this person for a reason. You never, ever, ever, ever stumble into anybody by random happenstance for no reason. Now, is it possible to try to build a relationship with somebody that you don't have a contract with? That's possible. But that doesn't mean that you connected with the person for no reason. You don't ever, ever, ever connect with anybody for no reason. Ever. So let's just see what the soul agreement was. I might have to pull a bonus spread for this because we have two very opposing energies right next to each other. Death card, Lover's card. And then Two of Swords. Let me, hang on. Boo, boo, booty, boo. Boo, boo, booty, blue. Page of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups. So I think that's the contract. I think it's supposed to be a long-term contract. I think so. But the question is, who is going to be willing to leave their life behind? That's the question. Because when you have a long-distance connection like that, somebody, one, the other, or both of you has to be willing to leave your old life behind. And that's what I'm seeing being a bit of a struggle here. Because this person is all mixed up in other things. So whether or not one, the other, or both of you makes the decision to drop everything else and go for this, then yeah, that's part of the contract. So far, though, it's looking like y'all are this close to creating karma, though, because the contract wasn't acted upon when it was supposed to be.
Oh, let me know when you're done. I'll just do something.
Eight of Swords. Five of Wands reversed. All right, Magician again. Okay. Well, yeah, I do think that was the contract. I think it was supposed to be something more long-term and permanent. But there's a very small window of opportunity. Very small window of opportunity. If you all don't act on this in the next month or two, you might pass up this contract and might pass up that timeline. So, okay, what?
I was gonna say that the end of October, that Square is no longer going to be taking PayPal payments.
Okay.
I just thought that was kind of interesting and weird. Because PayPal is like such a commonly used thing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we get a lot of people who pay with PayPal off like pretty often.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to tell you that. I forgot to tell you that yesterday. Okay, next is Tanya. I would love to know what's coming to me in love. Will I meet my person soon? I've been single for 3 years.
You'll meet your person when you least expect it. So the chances of you meeting that person while you're out there looking for them are very, very slim. Can't really say it's impossible technically, but it's just not very likely. Now, that's not a theory. That's not an opinion. There's quantum physics and science behind why that is. If you was to ever come to me for a personal reading, I could break down the science and quantum physics behind why that happens that way. But let's see, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reversed.
Well, do you have a course on that?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Which course is that?
Finding your life partner.
There you go.
Yeah, I do have a course on that in my school. What is it, like $8, something like that?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty cheap. So yeah, just you can use the URL link that's pinned, and then that will take you to the website, and then just kind of like navigate from there.
Yeah,
And then find courses.
10 of Cups reverse, though, you're not quite on the vibration that will attract that person in. 7 of Cups, very possible that you could entertain multiple love options, but right now you're not quite at a vibrational frequency that would attract your actual person. And yeah, in that course, pretty sure I'll break the science down in that one, don't I?
Yeah. Well, what is it? The science of what? What are you?
The science behind why, when you're thinking about something, you can't attract it.
Oh.
Pretty sure I'll break that down in that course. Like 99%.
I know that's on the money one for sure. Well, if you end up buying that course and he doesn't talk about it, email me and then we'll like make it right. If you do end up buying that.
It should be on there.
Yeah.
7 of Pentacles reverse. Boo. Okay.
Is that thunder?
You do have some karma due to come in. Yeah, you're going to be tested. So more than likely you will be tested. So I would just say be very picky and choosy of the energy of anybody that you connect with the 9 of Cups energy. So if you can hold and maintain this energy, the quickest way for me to summarize it in a nutshell is the primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. It's not your person that you want. What you want is true love, happiness, joy, and abundance. You want to feel happy, whole, fulfilled, and complete. Well, you have to match that vibration first before you can attract that person in. And when you match that vibration, you're not just going to let any random person waltz into your life. So you'll be tested. Best case scenario, you smell the bullshit from a mile away. You completely avoid it altogether. You pass the test with flying colors and you'll never even know you were being tested. Worst case scenario, you get sucked in and repeat a past cycle of what you've been through before. But I am feeling like there is also a karmic contract due here. So as long as you're able to hold and maintain this energy, which is easy as it sounds, a lot of people struggle with it, you could easily bypass all of that. But it could be a lonely path. It could possibly be another couple of years being by yourself, possibly. So
I just want to give a shout out to my friend Shelby. She makes these chapsticks and all other kinds of stuff on her website. What does this smell to you? It's not really good with like.
Oh man, what is it?
I can't figure it out. But it's so smooth. Like, you know, you get chapstick. What is that one brand that you like that I don't like? I think it's just like the chapstick brand.
Burt's Bees?
No. It's smooth. It's like way smoother than Burt's Bees. It's almost like it's like a mix of like Carmex and like the kind that you like. Put some on. It's so good and it's all natural. Like she makes things all organic. She has them on her website for $5. You can see it here. And then she makes like soaps and like oils. And she even makes sunscreen that's like organic and deodorant like with no chemicals and anything bad in it. And I used it and I'm like, I don't get sweaty, but I can get stinky if I don't have like a certain type of deodorant. And this stuff works so well. I'm gonna put her website on here.
The Witch.
Yeah, the Witch. Yeah, you guys have to check out her
She
stuff.
makes creative ass shit, man.
She makes good candles. Like I will not get candles from anywhere else.
One of the cool. And she lives in an RV. She does all the stuff out of an RV. It's
Well,
like,
she just moved into an RV. They decided to move out of their house, and now they're like RVing it, and she's just like living the life, honestly. But yeah, if you can go support her, it would be. It's like all around good because she's making like really good quality products, and yeah, we gotta support that. Anyways, that was the commercial for today. This light on me is just not. I don't like that. Where is that coming from?
it's coming from that window.
I know, but which one? Whatever. I'll stay over here.
I'm going to scooch a little bit.
Anyways, check out her website. Tell her Leah sent you. All right. Next, we're going to read for Lena. I hope I'm saying your name right. I feel like that name is so hard to say for me. She had a reading in part 1, so this is her second one. So it says, thank you for the first answer. Will I move soon from Europe to another continent? Something that I really want very much? Question mark. I traveled for 2 years to 3 continents, but haven't found my port yet. I've been looking for a job, couldn't find. I am adventurous.
Well, the main reason why you are where you are right now is because you have a soul contract with somebody that you are connected to as a direct result of you living there. Who exactly? I don't really know. I don't know. Could have been something romantic with the Lover's card, Wheel of Fortune reversed. But that's the main thing holding you where you are right now. So big picture, one of these days, yeah, but right now, you're where you are for a reason. The universe is holding you where you are for a specific reason. It might be kind of difficult to get that door to open right now in the short term. Yeah, 8 of Cups reversed. So in the short term, like the next 3 to 6 months, there's something very specific, some sort of soul contract that you're there for.
It is raining. It's raining right now.
It's raining.
I thought I heard thunder. I see the clouds now. I thought I heard thunder, and I looked out the window, and it's like sunny and bright. But I hear the rain, and I see the clouds now. I thought I was tripping.
Yeah, more than likely that door will probably open with more ease at some point next year. Like I said, it's mainly a soul contract. You are not bound to anything. So I don't want you to feel like you're being forced to stay where you are. But that is the reason why you are where you are. You absolutely have the power to say, I fucking release any contracts or anything holding me down and go do whatever you want. But that's the main reason why you are where you are right now. If you stay on the timeline that you're on, that door will probably open for you at some point next year.
Are we on the next?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna really try hard to say this name right. Ingvalid. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Ingvild?
Okay, it says, why did my boss take my position from me? He took my position from me as a leader and said that the reason is that I was late to work. That's a lie, and I want to know the real reason for this. Getting smoky in here.
Well, first of all, you're on a path a very specific path right now that doesn't make sense yet. Yeah, you're being destabilized. This is part of the universe ripping your roots up. So, from a spiritual perspective, the reason why is because it's going to be time for you to move on from that here soon. This is something that's not going to make sense for a while, but more than likely in the next 2 to 3 years, you'll be able to look back on this and it'll make sense. That position was not supposed to be a permanent position anyways. Death card, Empress reversed. So since there was a spiritual reason, it might be kind of hard to get the person's intentions. because everything is happening according to plan. So let me see if I can get the person's intentions. Queen of Cups. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. I'm having a hard time getting this person's intentions. This individual could be jealous of you, possibly, with the Devil card here. Could be wanting to cut costs as well, possibly, but I don't know. Kind of feels more like jealousy to me. But like I said, this is part of your path. If more than likely will be destabilized and be moving on from this within the next year. I give it about a 50% chance that you won't even be working there next year this time. And again, about a 75% chance that you won't be working there in 2 years.
Well, he already fired her.
Oh, I thought it was just demoted.
Oh,
took the position away.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So anyway, though, yeah. But intentions-wise, it was probably more a jealousy thing than anything else. So, but it is part of the path. It's not going to make sense for a while, but it'll make sense. And I would say at the earliest, a year from now, but definitely 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you'll be able to look back on it and understand it makes sense.
It'll be funny if she went to her boss and showed him this video of you saying that. Like, look, you're just jealous. I even got a tarot reading, and now you're caught. And now I know the truth about you. So give me my position back, bitch.
You are a goofball.
Kidding.
It's hard. Like I said, when you have things happening according to plan, sometimes it's difficult to get the reasons as to why it's happening that way, because it's like it doesn't matter why. Something would make it happen one way or the other.
Yeah.
If it wasn't this, it would be that. If it wasn't that, it would be something else. So.
All right. Next is Robert. I'm a Gemini. I want to know, am I getting deported? I'm the Canadian citizen living in America. I've recently gotten into trouble.
Blue, blue. 8 of Cups. Well, hang on. Two of Wands. 8 of Wands. Well, in the next couple of years, it will be time for you to go back there anyways. But with the 2 of Wands, I can't stand it when this shit happens right here. So this is something that you don't really have a whole lot of conscious control over, a little bit. But this is your higher self right now is at a crossroads. So basically what your higher self is looking at is, do we want to stay here and continue working on the mission and the assignment that you were here working on? Or do you want to go ahead? Because I think in the next 2 or 3 years, yes, you're going to be going back to Canada anyways. But right now, it's a matter of whether or not your higher self wants to use this as an exit point. 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Swords. So it's not giving me a straight answer with the 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Let me see what the next spread says. Man, it is getting cloudy, isn't it?
Monsoony.
The monsoon coming? I'm going to have to go swap decks here in a minute.
Next swap.
Next swap.
Next swap. Ass swap.
Ass crap.
No. Well, at least that glare's not on me no more.
Yeah. 8 of Wands again. All right. Okay. So there's a very strong likelihood that you could be getting deported. It is in your life path within the next 3 to 5 years anyways. America is not supposed to be your permanent home, at least not for now. You have some other contracts, assignments, and missions up in Canada that are waiting on you. But like I said, right now, so imagine that your higher self is sitting here playing a video game, right? And you've gotten to the point in the game where it can choose to go ahead and work on the next mission in the assignment, or figure out whether or not you've completed what you needed to complete here. So far, it is kind of looking like I would give it about a 60% chance that you'll get deported.
Yikes.
About a 60% chance. I want to say 50-50 with the 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, but with the Tower card and the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, probably more likely than not. Let me go swap a couple decks.
Deck swap.
Deck swap.
Deck swap. I hope it does not start thundering. I will be so scared. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse. Okay, that's where we went last time after the last 22 we did. It was good. They get really crowded there though. And I don't know, like the steak I got was like mid. I don't know. I have to get filet mignon because once you have filet mignon, like you just cannot have any other steak because it's too tough, I feel like. And I don't even get my steak. What is that? Well done. It has to be like medium. Very particular, not like bloody, like disgusting, but you know what I'm saying. You want a personal reading, like an actual reading, or do you want to get another 2222? You can do another 2222, or if you're wanting to book like a full reading, just use the link, or here, go to tarotwithrich.com and then go to personal readings and then scroll down and you'll see where the other reading options are.
Do I have any personals due today?
Yeah, I think you do. Damn. Daniel.
Let me see.
You like yours rare? Oh my gosh. See, I don't know if I could do that. That's just too much for me. It's scary. I know, but there's some same days in the emails I need to put on there. I think I haven't really been able to go through emails because I've been trying to get the 2222 organized. All right, are we ready? Okay, ready. A personal reading. Okay, yeah, go to the website I just put in the comments, and then personal reading, scroll down, and you can see that we have 3-question reading for, if you want to get it in 3 days, it's $65. It's on sale right now. And then also Rich has a 6-year anniversary sale. You can get your reading in 1 day, and that's only $100 right now. And like full price is $200, so they're 50% off. Okay, moving on.
Coming up to the holidays.
Yeah, the holidays, that's when the Zoom calls go on sale. And that's when you get sick.
My favorite fucking time of year. Can't wait. I can't believe I get to spend another Christmas in Vegas. I'm so happy.
You must have been Santa Claus in a past life.
Santa Claus in a past life.
That's why you don't like it here, because you're like so used to being jolly.
No, it's just of all, being a fucking first timer who's never been on planet Earth. When I take a look back at my life, especially throughout my childhood, the only happy times I had in my childhood were during the holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It was just, I just liked the time of year, the vibe, the music, the Christmas commercials on TV. You know, I just always loved it. But when it comes to the fucking stupid 3D human games, the holidays are the only cool games I think the humans play. That's like the coolest game the humans play.
I guess. I feel like every year that goes on, I feel more and more like the Grinch. Like I'm just like, oh, we gotta celebrate it again. Oh, we gotta do this. I feel like when you're a kid, it's a lot funner because you don't have to plan anything. You just show up and get gifts. But being the mother of the house, you have to like get the gifts. You have to remember what everybody wants. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of responsibility as the mother role. I mean, I'm sure there's like some men too who have to play that role too, like single parents. But you know, like I'm gonna remember more like what Nevaeh wants than you do because you're a guy. You don't know what the hell she wants.
She don't tell me. She doesn't come to me and say, Dad, this is what I want for Christmas. She goes to you.
And then I have to remember it. You don't remember shit. All the times I say to you,
Dude.
I want this. I know this is the first year, you know what, to you, because after 5 years of being together, he's finally starting to write down the things that I tell him I want throughout the year. And I'm so proud of you for that. Because now you're going to know when it's Christmas time, you're going to have your list ready.
Because I always thought I would remember.
See, you don't fucking remember.
No, I've never, ever, ever put forth so much energy and effort into a relationship as I do with you, ever. So since I've never done it before, I don't know what to expect. I'm thinking, oh, that'll be easy to remember. And then the
time comes.
The time comes and poof, I'm like, fuck, what did she say she wanted? I don't even remember.
I know. I have to make a list too.
So now I figured out how to.
It's going to be a good birthday and Christmas for me because I'm going to forget half the things I probably told you. All right. Anyways, we'll shut up now. All right. Moving on to Jeffrey. All right. It says the Aries rising girl with the Sag sun I am currently having issues with is not putting energy into us. And I think it's mainly because of the soul contract with her Scorpio boss. Note, does it look/feel romantic, or what seems to be the problem right now? So they're having problems with this girl who's not putting energy into their relationship, and he thinks it's mainly because of the soul contract that she has with her Scorpio boss.
At the end of the day, it's her choice. It's her fault. It's because, you know, at the end of the day, if something is coming in between us, that means that is more important than you. So Devil card. Yeah, she's absolutely not to be trusted. Absolutely not. Seven of Swords. No, she's not to be trusted. I don't trust her at all. At all. You know, one of again, that's one of the hardest things to kind of accept on the path. Like we were saying a minute ago, that cliche played out relationship quote. Mm-hmm. If they want you, you will know. If they don't, you will be confused. And I'm thinking that she's just the type of person that gets bored easily. She's emotionally codependent. So when you're emotionally codependent, you get addicted to the high of that new feeling, the new person feeling, you know? So that feeling is very short-lived, very fleeting, and very temporary. So your average codependent can tend to lose interest in somebody and take interest in somebody else because it's a new person. That's invigorating. I get high off of that. And so she's a very toxic codependent who cannot be trusted. It's not saying anything about any other soul contract that she has. Temperance reversed. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not getting anything on another soul contract that she has, but I wouldn't put it on one other person. So, like right now, it's the Scorpio boss. And then when that runs its course, it'll be somebody else. You know, Seven of Swords. She's not to be trusted. She's a codependent. Codependent people lose interest really quick once they get comfortable with you and you no longer distract them from their problems, then they're going to go search for somebody else. And so, no, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Seven of Swords twice in a row. Looks like she's not to be trusted. She's sneaky, she's a liar, and she's probably a cheater as well. If she hasn't cheated yet, it wouldn't surprise me. It's only a matter of time.
Yikes. Okay, so somebody bought a question, but they don't want us to read the question out loud. Is that something you want to do, or refund and they would need to get a personal reading?
Yeah, you need a full reading.
Or a mini reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Martha, I'm gonna have to refund you. If you want a private reading where we don't read it out loud, then you will have to get a mini reading. Because that's kind of like the whole thing of this. It's like we read it out loud.
That's why we say if you don't want your name being read out loud.
We could have you under anonymous if you want, and then I just won't say any names. If you want to do that, we can do that. Just let me know. If not, I'll just read
or an alias.
Yeah, that way we won't have to say names. She says we can read it. I just won't read names out loud. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, this person is Kishan. Is my past person staying away for good this time?
Well, you all did clear and complete your karma, so there's no spiritual reason for this person to come back. World card, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you all completed your contract, so there's no reason for them to come back. Whether they try to do it again would, I think, depend on how well their love life goes. If this person finds themselves at a dead end, or if somebody that they're dealing with leaves them or something like that, it greatly increases the chances of somebody coming back if you've let them do it before. So that's the danger of on and off relationships. If I just keep letting you come in and out of my life whenever you please, you're going to get comfortable doing it. So as long as I keep letting you do that, you're going to think that you can just come back to me anytime you want. So it's kind of hard to say. Let me see what the second spread says. So far, you've cleared your karma. There's no reason for this person to come back. But with the Seven of Cups reversed, they may consider it, especially if you've let them come back before. Let me see what this says. Three of Cups reversed. High Priestess. Okay, King of Wands reversed. And the Five of Swords. I would give it a very likely chance that there will probably be at least one more attempt in the coming months. Probably. More than likely. You're just going to have to set boundaries and let it be known that no, we ain't playing this game this time. It ain't happening. And once that person knows and fully accepts that you're completely done playing that game, then they'll stay away for good. But I'd still give it a chance that there might be an attempt in the coming months.
How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine, but we're past an hour, so I just wanted to see.
I'm good.
Okay. Next is Maria. Is the Scorpio man having love feelings towards me, or how he sees me / thinks of me?
Page of Wands reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. Devil card. There's a sexual attraction. Okay. Sexual attraction. Yeah, it could. Devil card, King of Cups. And the Page of Cups in the upright. So I think there's a sexual attraction, but this person doesn't really know how to handle his emotions. So he's kind of holding back. Doesn't really know how to express them. And doesn't really know exactly how to approach you. He's kind of up in his head, doesn't really know what he wants exactly with the Two of Swords. I don't really think this person really knows how to cultivate much more than a sex-based connection. A little bit emotionally immature, I think. But at the deepest level, yeah, I think this person has feelings at the deepest level. Just doesn't really know how to express them. If he knew how to express them, you wouldn't need to come ask me how he feels. Page of Swords reversed. So yeah, at the deepest level, I think King of Cups reversed again. Yeah, at the deepest level, he has some feelings. He just doesn't know what to do with it, doesn't know how to express them. He may be afraid to express them too. So he doesn't really know how to handle his feelings, doesn't know how to express them, doesn't know how to cultivate an emotional connection. But to answer the question as directly as possible, does he have feelings? Yeah. I would, if I was you, set a certain time frame. Like say the next month by October 1st, or you want to find out how this person feels about you. When I say find out, that doesn't mean ask me. That means you find out in here.
Belly.
Yeah, within the next month, if you're still not 100% sure how he feels about you, you might want to rethink this connection. You shouldn't be confused about how he feels about you, even if he has feelings.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Boo boop be doo.
Our list is dwindling down.
Didn't a couple just come in?
I already added them to the thing. So, okay, next we're on. Next one, Brenda. I am recently retired, doing well financially currently, but will I need to find a supplement? Like something else. I think that's what she means, I think.
Four of Wands. So will you need to? I mean, no. We're going to be going through some very crazy financial changes. Okay. A lot of people are going to have some financial scares over the next 2 years. Throughout 2024 and 2025 are going to be very rough financial years for everybody. Beyond that, though, once we get into 2026, 2027, it's going to be all good. So it depends on not really. You won't need to. You won't need to get another income, depending on like how you're trying to live. It won't be 100% necessary. You won't need to do that in order to survive. But we are going to go through some financial scares over the next year and a half. So 10 of coins, though, when it all comes down to it, you don't really need to. Now that's another thing that's going to work very differently too. Retirement, that system, the whole financial system is going to change, but like retirement and whatnot, that's all going to be run on a totally different system too. And trust me, with the new financial system, it won't be something you can barely fucking survive on. Believe that. Queen of coins. You're pretty stable for right now. We need curtains up there.
I know.
This deck is getting an attitude. King of coins, queen of coins. For now, you're pretty stable. Strength card. Yeah, for now, you're pretty stable. Unless you just get bored and want something to do. That's very common. You know, to just get bored, not having anything to do, and say, man, I want to go be a fucking greeter at Walmart, man. I'm bored, you know? But I don't think it's going to turn into a necessity. That doesn't mean that nothing bad is going to happen over the next couple of years. We're going to get the shit scared out of us a few times, but needing to get something else to supplement in order to survive, not really.
Are we on to the next?
Yeah.
Okay, next is Bonnie. Says, are Jim and I destined to be together? Blah.
Are you all currently together? When something is destined to happen, it's really hard to fight against it. It's really hard. It doesn't mean you can't. You can, but it's much harder to fight against something that's destined to happen than it is to just kind of let it happen naturally. Ace of Swords reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, I do think that this is a long-term contract.
Oh, there's the gardeners.
What's the gardeners?
I'm gonna need to
So
go talk to them.
we have the karmic wheel and the lover's card here. So yeah, it is a long-term contract,
Oh,
and it's karmic in nature. So yeah, the two of you were definitely brought together for a very specific reason. So it's a long-term contract. I don't really want to say too much more because I don't know what the current situation is. Are you all currently together or not? That is fucking.
they're right
annoying.
there. That's why.
God, man. Strength card again. Nine of Swords. Okay, so it is a long-term contract. So that's part of the soul contract. Emperor reversed, but I can't really say a whole lot more because I don't know what the current situation is. So I can't dig that up too deep. But yeah, it is a long-term contract. It absolutely is. But okay, I'll go ahead. It looks like somebody's walking away from this, though. Is what it looks like. So I don't know if this is somebody that you're currently with or somebody you're thinking about getting with, but it kind of looks like somebody is walking away from this out of fear, which will keep the karmic contract open if that happens. But yeah, it is a long-term contract.
Okay. Next is Yasmin. Or Jasmine. Does the Y make the J sound?
I always read it Yasmin.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so I see your comment. Okay. So that would be, I guess, considered two questions. So we're just gonna do that first one. So it says, my question is me, wait, question, me, wait, that worded so weird. Basically, are me and Marco going to be together? We barely met 2 months ago. It feels like we've known each other forever. I just want to know how my love life is going to be.
Okay. So you met 2 months ago and you're not together yet? Why not? What's holding you up?
Well, some people don't like to rush.
That's not rushing within 2 months.
Well, you got to think of it like this. Most people have like normal jobs and they can really only see each other on the weekends. So what if you like start dating somebody and you only have a little bit of time? She says they say that they are. You guys say that you're together?
So you are together.
They say they are.
So that kind of answers that question.
Yeah, see, exactly.
So they are together.
Like, are they going to stay together? Like, is it a long term, right? Is that what you want to know? I think I understand what she's trying to say. Like, what is it? Like, I get it. Like, is it okay, yeah, she said, is it going to work out? Like, is it going to be maybe long term or just like the vibe of it?
Well, there's a lot of nervousness and anxiety in this situation here. A lot of nervousness, anxiety, fear, and uncertainty. It's really hard to say. Really hard to say with 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, World card reversed. So I do think that it is supposed to be a long-term contract, but we got to get this energy in check. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is that's bringing the nervousness and the indecision and the fear and the doubt to the table, but that energy is making it very difficult for the two of you to find stable footing. So let me see what the next spread says. And the reason it feels like you've known each other forever, because you have. Five of Cups. Fool card. King of Coins. Uh-oh. There's some emotional codependency energy in the mix here. Okay. So it's the two of you haven't formed a solid foundation yet. There's a lot of nervousness, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, and emotional codependency, emptiness, loneliness, and brokenness. If we can clear that energy up, then the two of you could have a solid, stable foundation. But if not, then it's going to be really, really, really difficult for you all to have something solid and stable. And yeah, so it shouldn't, 2 months, we should have a pretty solid idea as to whether or not we're trying to stay together long term. But there's a lot of fear and anxiety in this situation here. I would be working on trying to clear that energy up.
Is that thunder?
Yeah.
No. Scary.
Silly.
I'm scared. What if the people outside get freaking electrocuted?
I'm going to get some water.
I have water right here if you want it.
I want my little cup.
I'm scared. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying your readings.
Is it monsooning out there?
It's monsooning, yeah. And I just cleaned all the windows outside too. Of course. Oh, okay. I need your question, JL. Am I saying your name right? JL. Okay, so I was reading yours and it looks like you're asking a couple questions in yours. You get to ask one question for this reading, and he won't be able to tell you where. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, you're asking like 3 questions. So let me know which one you want him to read. Your current, what is that one? How soon will I be moving out where I'm currently? Is that the one you want read? Yeah, okay. Oakley dokley. All right, next is Martha. I am a Libra. My wife is Pisces. We are in zero contact. Would she reach out this week coming up?
Two of Cups reversed. This is a standoff. So this is basically like, it's kind of like a battle of control. So like, I'm not giving in, you know, like basically the way this person looks at it is, I think she wants you to be the one to come chasing after her. But the question is, why? Does she want you to come chasing after her so that y'all can work this out, or to turn it into a game? That's the part that's kind of. But this is definitely a stubborn. What are those signs?
Pisces and Libra.
This feels kind of fixed signy. Does she have a fixed moon or rising possibly? She's very, very stubborn. Well, we do have the karmic wheel in the upright and the Two of Cups in the reverse. So it does look like a karmic cycle complete between the two of you. And the Lover's card reversed. So it looks like a cleared and completed soul contract. But as far as intentions go, she's really trying to put her foot down and be the stubborn one who basically is giving you the silent treatment, hoping that you'll reach out. But I don't think she hopes you'll reach out so y'all can work this out.
She says, I always chase.
So it looks kind of like right now, like she's doing everything she can to put her foot down and keep it there. I don't know. It depends on how much resilience she has. She's not trying to. I guess if she wakes up and is in a really, really, really weak mood one day, it's possible. But she's really trying not to. Really trying not to. Like I said, this is no contact because the contract between the two of you is complete. So she's really trying not to, though. I would give it a 80% chance that no. But with this energy right here, she seems very unstable. Very, very unstable. So usually somebody who deep down inside is that fragile and unstable, it is possible for something to send them over the edge and for them to break. So I'd give it a 20-25% chance, but a much bigger chance that probably not, because she's really trying to put her foot down and be very stubborn. Say G.
How are they going to be out there checking my sprinklers if it's raining? They're not going to know which sprinklers are working and which ones aren't. If the ground's all wet. And how are they blowing the leaves around if it's raining? Isn't the leaves just sticking to the ground? Earth.
What?
Earth.
Oi.
Earth is so annoying sometimes.
Oi.
Okay, next is Anonymous.
Mickey Mouse.
The previous situation with the man who had as many energies tied to him and I... Wait.
What? Oh, okay. Okay.
What?
Many energies tied to him. Okay.
And we had a great connection. Both Scorpios, known each other for 2 years, big age gap. My question is, how does he feel about me?
Page of Cups reversed. I think he views you as an option. So usually when people do that, when they have basically another phrase for having a lot of energies tied to you is you have a lot of options folded up in your back pocket for a rainy day. So I don't think he views you as long-term potential. I don't even think he's looking for anything long-term with anybody. I think he has multiple options folded up in his back pocket for a rainy day. So, whenever there's a rainy day, he starts going through his list of options saying, okay, who would be the quickest, fastest, easiest, So Lover's card reversed. He's not trying to settle down long-term with anybody. Anybody. Moon reversed. That's so fucking annoying. Can't concentrate. 3 of Cups. Okay, same message. 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So is he trying to settle down with you long term? No. I think he views most people that he connects with as just kind of like an option, for a rainy day. I think there's more than likely one very special person that he's tied to that he can't be with. Usually that's something to the effect of that is why people tend to act like that. There's something happened that broke their heart or hurt them really bad at some point, and they're afraid to let anybody get too terribly close. So he's not allowing himself to feel true, genuine, heavy emotions with really anybody. So, okay. Are they done yet?
They just started.
No, they didn't. They started like 15 minutes ago.
I know, but they stopped because
Because it was raining?
your favorite person bought another 2222.
No.
Your favorite name. They have to get over there and,
So if they do that, then they should have cleaned up those chicken eggs that one time, then, shouldn't they?
Yeah. That's weird. Well, maybe they don't go all the way to the back. Maybe they just kind of blow around right there. All right. Next is Cindy. And she said, Rich, no sugarcoating. Hit me with everything. I'm ready to put the work in. All right. It says, I made a lot of changes over the few years to my life, and it's not seating well with people, which I don't care, but my main focus is my education and finances. Can you give me any advice on my next move? I'm in the tech field, still in school, and sometimes feel lost. Should I put myself out there in the tech field or keep my head in the books in school? I am Gemini. Gang, gang. My daughter would appreciate that. That gang, gang. All Nevada is going to say gang, gang, gang. Like, what is that?
Well, with the death card here, you're right smack dab in the middle of a very, very, very big transition that is probably going to be really slow and gradual. It's not going to be one of those things that just happens overnight, but it's a very, very big transition. Your highest calling, this is what comes through for most clients that ask about their career. Your highest calling either A, doesn't exist yet, or B, doesn't exist on the level in which it will exist when it's time for you to step in and play that role. I personally feel like it's the latter rather than the former. especially if you're doing something tech related, because within the next 5 to 10 years, technologies are going to be being made available to the public that would just blow your fucking mind. Well, they already are. Technologies are already being made available to the public that were unfucking heard of 5 years ago. So for now, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So we're all headed towards a nexus point timeline right now, meaning no matter what path you take, we're going to end up at the same timeline. So if you take path A, by the time you reach the nexus point, you'll be the path A version of yourself. If you take path B, by the time you reach the nexus point, you'll be the path B version of yourself. So if you ever wonder, should I? There's a really easy to find out what you should or should not do. Get out there and try it and see what the universe will let happen. If you get out there and put yourself out there and you cannot get a door to open to save your life, then that tells you that the universe doesn't want you doing that. So, Seven of Cups again, Ten of Pentacles reversed. It really doesn't matter. Right now, though, your default timeline, excuse me, your default timeline has you pretty much staying where you're at. But if you do want to get out there and play around for a little bit, you can. But regardless, it'll be temporary. It's not quite time for you to step in and play the role of your highest calling yet. That's probably another 3 or 4 years out. Probably. So it's totally up to you. Goddamn cheese, man.
You keep eating.
Totally up to you. It's totally up to you. If it was me, I can tell you what I would do in your shoes. I'd probably get out there and mingle around and see what doors I can get to open. I'd get out there and be like, all right, universe, dude, I'm going to see if I can get a door to open. And I go out there and see if I can make some shit happen. And if it doesn't, after a certain point, I'd step back and be like, okay, universe, it doesn't look like you won't be doing this. So I'm going to sit back here and I'm going to chill where I'm at. And I'm trusting that when it's time for the next door to open, you'll show it to me. That's the way I like to roll, personally. Goddamn cheese.
Well, go hawk a loogie or something. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just water? Like right there in the back of my throat.
Like, there you go.
A loogie just hanging on. No, it's a little too deep for that.
Hawk twat.
It's too deep for that, but it's not quite up here enough for me to hawk it up. It's kind of weird.
I can't hawk twa. Twa. How does she say it? All right, give me a second. How are you doing right now?
Good. Let's just go till either these run out or 6 o'clock, one of the two.
Okay. I'm gonna post the list in a second. Hold on. Oh, I already did that one. Okay, we're on JL. I still don't know how to say your name. JL. We're gonna do yours right now. Okay, so how soon will I be moving out where I am currently? Are you listening?
Well,
or are you playing on your phone?
How soon do you plan on taking action towards that? That's the question. When are you gonna try to move out? I'll see. Hang on a second.
Quit playing on Facebook. That's his diary. Dear diary.
Dear Dinglebutt.
No. Dear diary, I just took a nap. And I just woke up
Dear Diary, we're doing 2222s. Dear Diary, I love my guitar. Okay, I'm done. That's my love language. Bullying.
Fool reversed. Death card reversed. Your cycle's not quite complete yet. So it's not really a matter of time. It's like a checklist. So it's not like the universe is saying, okay, on December 8th at 11 p.m., this is what's going to happen. There's a checklist of certain things that you're working on right now, certain soul contracts, certain experiences, certain lessons that you're learning. Some of the lessons it's with the Hierophant reversed, death card reversed here. There's a big lesson that you've been learning that hasn't, how do I word this? Every series of events that needed to happen in order to fully deliver you the wisdom of this lesson haven't seen themselves all the way through yet. So probably if I had to give it some kind of a time frame, probably not sooner than a month or two, within the next couple of months, if you don't take action towards it. So are you actively taking action towards it? If you're not actively taking action towards it, I don't see that door really opening for you for probably 3 or 4 months. 7 of coins. Page of Wands, Chariot reversed. So you would really, if you want to move sooner than 3 or 4 months, you would have to be really digging your heels in and taking massive, massive action. But be careful and do not kick a door open that does not want to open. Don't do that. So if a door doesn't seem like it's wanting to open, I would highly recommend that you back away from it. I say door metaphorically. But if you just kind of go with the flow right now, your cycle isn't really going to start wrapping up and coming to a completion. Probably, honestly, not before the year is over.
Okay.
And only got 3 left.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
Yep.
Panty. How to deepen the relationship? May it be to live in home together? Like, can this living together be destined for us? Because it seems obstacle for us.
Well, you alone can't deepen a relationship. I mean, it's not really. No, if there's something if the universe is driving a wedge between you and another person, you can't manipulate that situation. Yeah, devil card. No, that wouldn't. If there's obstacles, if there's something coming in the way, if the universe is trying to pull somebody away from you and you cling to them and you start trying to force and fight and manipulate that situation and fight against the universe, it'll turn toxic. So death card, devil card. No, that won't really deepen a relationship. Like, basically, if the two of you have to be on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal. If it was a deep connection, that shouldn't be an obstacle. If we really wanted to live together, we should both want that bad enough to be working towards it. So no. If there's obstacles and the universe is pulling the two of you apart, you can't force it. You can't manipulate it. You can't try to force the connection to be deeper than it is. Temperance reversed. 10 of Wands. No, if you've done everything you can to try to connect with somebody at the deepest level possible, and there's something pulling the two of you apart, no, you can't really force that. The only thing you can do is your best. And if you've already done your best and the universe is still fighting against you, then no, moving in together and trying to force that would probably end up making it result in something really ugly. So just be sure that you're doing the best you can to connect with the person at the deepest level possible. And that's all you can really do. And the rest of it is up to the other person that you're dealing with.
All right, next is Morgan. Hello, I am an Aries and I've been feeling kind of lonely. So I was wondering what is coming next in love.
That's not good. That's not good. Bam, and the loneliness card is the one that jumped out. So that's not a good energy to be in, because the primary law is the law of vibration and the secondary law is the law of attraction. So you're only able to attract in according to the frequency in which you vibrate. So being at a vibration of emptiness and loneliness is not a good energy to attract a relationship on. But you have a karmic contract due to come in next, with the karmic wheel right in the very heart of the spread. Also, too, I'm kind of feeling like there's still a very strong energetic tie between you and somebody from the past. Now, who exactly? I don't know. Hopefully, when I say that, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Because if that's still in your conscious awareness, it makes it easier to work through it. But if this was something that happened so long ago that you buried it and forgot about it, it makes it much more difficult to dig that up out of the pit of your subconscious mind and try to process through it and release it. But there's still a really strong energetic tie to a past person, plus the loneliness. So again, the primary law is the law of vibration. So if I'm vibrating at a frequency of loneliness and emptiness, I'm not a vibrational match to happiness, love, and abundance. So we want to get out of that energy as if you can. I know it's hard because brainwashing, programming, things that I don't have time to sit and cover in this little mini reading. But yeah, that's a very dangerous energy as far as love goes. But yeah, still a very strong energetic tie to somebody in the past, but there is also another karmic contract due to come in. So yeah, do the best you can to get out of that loneliness energy, because the deeper we are in that loneliness energy, the more likely we are to put up with bullshit and ignore red flags. So try to climb up out of that energy as best as possible, because, you know, there's another karmic contract coming in. And if the energy doesn't feel right and you're empty and lonely, you're more likely to ignore the red flags, right? And 10 of Cups reversed, it'll end up manifesting into a repeat cycle. So yeah, just be very picky and choosy of how the energy feels between you and anybody you connect with. Don't let loneliness lead you into a relationship. So pay attention to the energy. There is a karmic contract due to come in.
Okay.
Two more?
Yeah. Okay, next is for Jessica. Is there any future with Samuel C? We just started talking again.
Seven of Pentacles, Devil card. So yeah, there's a future, and it's going to look just like the past. So Devil card, Death card. This has on and off written all over it. Well, you already told me it's on and off. You started talking again. So basically, if we want to change the future, we have to bring a new energy back to the connection. The person that you're currently dealing with is not genuinely bringing a new energy back to the connection. I don't think it'll take long at all. Probably, it depends on how close you get, how quickly. But let's say, for example, you jump right into this and, go balls to the wall. It won't take a month before you see this person going right back to basically he's the same person you walked away from. So I would recommend letting this person in very, very slowly because this individual has not made a change at all. Probably ain't even changed his underwear. Probably still has skid marks from 2020.
You always say that.
I know, because it's funny.
Yeah, but it's not funny anymore.
It's funny to me, goddammit. I don't care what you think. Boom. 4 of Wands reversed. 8 of Cups. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Karmic wheel reverse. Who's ringing the fucking door?
It's the gardeners. I told you. I have to go show them.
Okay.
Okay, do this one next.
Okay.
And time skip it.
So, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Karmic contract that has not been completed. I would highly recommend letting this person in very slowly. You want to observe and make sure this person has made a true, genuine change. A true, genuine change. And that takes time to observe a true, genuine change. So, yeah. Proceed with caution. This is kind of telling me that the likelihood is that you'll probably end up walking away from this again in the next few months, but you can increase the chances. God damn, man. Hang on. All right. You can increase the chances of there being a more positive outcome by setting boundaries and letting the person in slow. He has to know that, a change needs to be made. And he has to be willing to make that change. And he has to make that change and hold that change. And you have to make a change too. Both of you have to bring a new version of yourselves back to this connection. What typically happens with an attempted reconciliation is we're willing to change at first. And then once we get comfortable with each other, we slip back into our old ways and become the old version of ourselves, which is what manifests a repeat cycle. So I would go about this very, very slowly, because right now, in the current moment, the same energy is being brought to the table that was there when you all separated. All right. How do I do this? God damn it. She done fucking bounced out on me. All right. Hang on, y'all. Okay. All right. So, JD. Question I want to ask is about career and money. Wanted to check out the possibility of a part-time position to supplement my senior's income. Need more abundance. All right. So, it's not needing more abundance. It would be needing abundance, period. Because once you have abundance, you don't need no more. I know. That's why I got up and shut it. Once you have abundance, you don't need more. So, let me see. Yeah, career and finance is a slippery thing to talk about. I have to dance around that subject because it's such a tedious timeline. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. So in the short term, I'm not seeing abundance in the short term. Page of Cups reversed. 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, right now I'm not really seeing abundance in the short term. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. But you do have a lot of options available to you, possibly in places that you're not looking, or possibly in places that you never would think to look. But yeah, I'm being told, think outside the box. Think outside the box a little bit. Don't be afraid to open up your mind and explore new things. Take some crazy, weird leaps of faith. Don't try to overthink it. Don't be afraid to knock on a new door, metaphorically speaking. Boom, boom, judgment. But like I've said to everybody, long story short, we are moving into a world of abundance. Okay? I know that may sound kind of weird. Now, collapsing the old system and birthing the new system is only going to take a total of about 2 years. It's already started. It started about 6 months ago. It's going to start becoming very fucking obvious in the next 6 months. And from what I've heard, what the official spokesperson for the new financial system said is that by the time 2026 gets here, it'll be completed. So crashing the old system and birthing the new system will be about a 2-year process, but fully integrating the new system will be about a 10-year process, because we have to do that very, very, very slowly. We cannot flip a switch and evenly distribute the wealth to everybody on the planet overnight. If we did that, that money would end up right back in the same hands in less than 5 years, and 90% of the population would completely destroy their lives with it. So we're going to have to slowly drip feed abundance and widespread the abundance over the next 10 to 12 years or so. But we are moving into a world of abundance. You're not going to have to try to figure that out within the next 3 to 5 years. But right now, though, so far, the timeline you're on right now in the short term isn't really headed towards abundance. So I would say think outside the box. Don't be afraid to explore some crazy, weird shit that you normally wouldn't think to do. And that would greatly increase your chances of making the financial situation look better.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Badeet, badeet.
That's all, folks.
That's our little inside joke. You know how back in the day in the Looney Tunes, Porky Pig would say deep, 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 but that's all, folks. Well, she started just saying badeet, badeet. So that's how you know.
that's the end.
That's how you know that's the end. She goes badeet, badeet.
Badeet, that's all.
Goofball.
I haven't said that in a while.
All right. So what are we doing for Din Din?
We could talk about it off camera.
Okay. All right, y'all. It was fun. We're going to try to do it again next month.
Yeah. Thank you guys for participating.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Deuces.